Hi guys, and welcome back to the BAM Famalam.
So this week we thought we'd tell you what our first impressions are of living in a rural town versus living on the coast.
About to leave, already packing, come with me, I'm not really asking, we'll get away to a place where we don't know.
First thing we've noticed is the calmness of everything around us.
And the space is just incredible.
And with having all this space, you get all this peace and tranquility.
Pretty much everywhere on the property is a pretty peaceful feeling. It's really incredible. We're so amazed by it because we've only ever lived in towns and cities. We've only lived in houses where we've had next door neighbours really close to us. And in addition to that, because of all the space, you get the wildlife as well. And to have these incredible creatures on our property, so we've seen obviously kangaroos, lots of different birds including kookaburras. I love the sound of the kookaburras. We get a lot of frogs. There's a magpie that follows Ben around and just watches him. Seen a snake so far.
You saw a lizard as well.
There's even ducks. But getting to see all of those on a daily basis, it's really made us fall in love with wildlife. But we're really enjoying that.
Yeah, it's really cool.
I feel like we feel calmer. With living a bit more rurally, coming away from a town, it probably could go one way or the other with regards to whether you enjoy and embrace the wildlife and nature. But I think we've really embraced it, haven't we? We've really enjoyed it and really fallen in love with it. One of the things about being rural though is that we are having to drive a lot more, and we've not got the convenience of having everything quite so close to us. That's probably one of the downfalls. To be honest, it doesn't bother us too much. At our last house, everything was within a minute's drive. So we had supermarkets, any other kind of shops, vets, cafes and schools within such a short distance. It took us no time at all to get everywhere, and only 5 minutes to the beach as well. It's just that when we're going to one place, we have to make sure that we get everything we could possibly need for that week. So it just takes a bit more planning if we, now that we live rurally.
Can't do everything ad hoc.
No, we were a bit ad hoc. One of the other things about living rurally is that our phone signal is pretty poor. So we're actually having to get a landline for the first time in however many years, because the phone signal is just a little bit pants. But again, there's other options. Our Wi-Fi is good, and also so we've got NBN, which is great. And as I said, we can just get a landline, which we're doing. So there's always another way of doing things.
Yeah. You just have to go for a walk with your telephone if you want to make a phone call at a minute.
There are some places on the property where the phone signal is better than others. So if I'm in the house, I can't get any phone signal, but if I come up the driveway, I can. So yeah, we're just working with that at the moment. One of the other things, and this particularly, it's not just so much that we live in a rural town, also the fact that we live on a lot of land, that we're not getting overlooked. So on our property, although we've got other homes that are kind of at the end of our driveway, by our actual house, you know, however far it is away, there's no one overlooking us. It's very private.
The girls can be as loud as they want now, and I haven't got to keep saying, girls, calm down a little bit, we've got neighbours.
Yeah, especially with Ella's singing, because Ella sings a lot.
Yeah, and while I'm working on the shed, I can have the music up as loud as I want.
One thing that we've really embraced that we love with a large property is that there are endless possibilities. So we're going to be talking more about that on our BAM Life videos, which are going to be the new midweek videos coming or starting this Wednesday, but we'll tell you more about that at the end. But yeah, there's just so many possibilities when you have a lot of land that you can, just so many adventures to be had, so many things to do.
It is. never ending.
Living on a rural property, well, a large one like ours, mowing the grass is not going to take you 1 hour once a week. So that's probably, I was going to say a downfall, but I guess you have to adapt, don't you? And
Yeah.
that's one of the...
Yeah, if you're like me, you quite enjoy mowing. So I just jump on the ride or mower or the tractor and I start cutting, put some music on, and I'm quite happy for a couple of hours.
On a property like this, to keep it manicured, it's an everyday thing. It's not a once a week or once a fortnight thing. It is an everyday thing. But obviously that was our choice to live somewhere this size, and this is what we wanted to do. So, you know, it's one of those things, I'm saying it as if it's a negative, but actually that was our choice to do that, and we're quite happy to.
Yeah, I'm quite enjoying cutting the grass.
Ben is really thrilled with the big boy toys. So actually it's a massive plus for him. One of the fun things that we thought about moving to this property into a rural town and also to an acreage property is that life doesn't seem normal to us anymore. So everything seems a little bit odd at the moment, which coming from towns, or living in towns and cities all of our lives, obviously, as you can imagine, living somewhere so rural, everything does seem a little bit odd, and there are things that we're getting used to. But we're actually thrilled by that, aren't we?
Yeah, it's just a little bit more quirkier.
Yeah, which we're finding quite fun. And on top of that, we obviously have noticed that we have to be a lot more handy. The people on the acreage properties, they do a lot of work themselves. So you can't pay someone to do everything, because otherwise you'd be broke. So you pretty much have to learn most trades that are going, don't you? Obviously you can't do your own electricals and stuff like that, but you pretty much have to be a tradie.
My skill set's definitely going up every day, learning as I'm going. So you'll see this on our Wednesday videos. Check out our Instagram, because we do post daily, lots of little funny photos and things that are going on. Normally I'm asking Maz to give me a hand, and then she's just standing there on Instagram taking pictures of herself. So it's a lot of annoyed faces by me.
Ben's angry face.
Same as bedtime when she puts filters on me as well.
We love the Snapchat ones. Please give this video a like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And we will see you next week. Oh no, actually, sorry, no, we won't. We will see you on Wednesday for the new midweek video. So we will see you there. So that will be our BAM Life.
Is that what we're calling it?
That is what we're calling it.
Oh.
That will be our BAM Life videos midweek. On those videos, we will be telling you everything that's going on the property and kind of sharing the journey with you. We are learning, so we're kind of just pulling you all along for the ride so that we can actually share the property with you and keep you up to date with what's happening. And if you're interested in acreage property, it'll be pretty awesome. So we'll see you this Wednesday. And also, if you always switch off at this point, stop, because if you leave it running, you get all the outtakes, all the bits that we messed up.
And a lot of people love our outtakes. So
Yeah, some of them is actually their favourite part.
Yeah.
Your whelks. But yeah, hang around, watch the outtakes, because we mess up filming a lot. Anywho,
See my handiwork.
enjoy the outtakes. We'll see you on Wednesday. Much love. Thanks for dropping by.
Bye. Oh, long way to walk.
This might be one of the outtakes. we thought we'd give you...
Keep rolling. Ready?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Ready? Okay.
Are you ready? Okay. Right, you've got a dead cat on top of the camera.
Where?
There. Without further ado, let's roll the intro. I'm rolling. I'm rolling. Lucky we don't have neighbours to see this anymore.
Yeah, I know.
Do you want me to elaborate?
That would have been good. What is it doing?
I yawned inwards. We was, but not now. We're not loosey-goosies.
Please give this video a... Sorry to wake you up.
I didn't know we finished. I read a dictionary once.
And it's paid off. Anywho.
BAM Life!